The kettlebell deadlift is a fantastic exercise to master before you move on to a trap bar deadlift or a barbell deadlift. Allie's going to set up with the feet about shoulder width apart, toes turned out slightly, and the kettlebell almost between her heels. Now the width of your stance is going to depend on how easily you can push back into your hips. If your hamstrings feel a little bit stiffer, you might want to get somewhat wider, and if your hamstrings don't feel stiff, then you can be a little bit narrower. So before she goes, Allie's going to take a big deep breath in through her nose, blow all of her air out through her mouth and get her rib cage down. She's going to push back into her hips until her hamstrings catch, and if she still needs to get down to the kettlebell, she's going to bend her knees and push back into her hips a little bit more. She's going to stiffen her lats, and she's going to pick up the bell by feeling like she's driving her feet through the floor. She's going to pull it right into her zipper, and then she's going to reverse the motion and put the kettlebell back down. You can give us a couple reps, Allie. So you want to maintain a nice neutral spine. You should feel all of the tension on your glutes and hamstrings, and think less about picking the bell up off the floor and more about almost driving your feet into the floor. Let's get a side view. Great. So same thing here. She's going to set up right on top of the bell, so the bell's almost between her heels. She's going to take a big deep breath in through her nose and blow her air out and her ribs down. She's going to push back into her hips until her hamstrings catch, and if she needs to bend her knees to get down to the bell, she will. She's going to keep her lats nice and stiff right here and her shoulders back. And she's going to pick the bell up by driving her feet through the floor. You'll see she simply reverses the motion to put the kettlebell back down. Nice job, Allie.